Okay, people, well, this is the real start of my bio. And rather than go right back to the beginning, we're going to start at a major time of my life in the early 80s when I first took the Atlantic City casinos seriously. So anyway, the first place that I started off was Caesars. I got myself a credit line there, and I lost my first night out, and I lost more than I should have. And it taught me a lesson. I came back home, I reconstructed everything, I put it in my head, and let me tell you something. For the next 6 months, I didn't have a losing session. The worst I did was break even, and I was going every 2 weeks for a 3 day stay, every 2 weeks like clockwork. And like I said, the worst I did was break even, and that was the beginning of a 3 year romance of really gambling pretty big. I mean, I'm talking about not gigantic, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a whale, even though size wise I might have been. But we're talking about at the craps table, I could have a few thousand laid out, and I was pushing, pushing, pushing. There's times that I have 8, 9, 10 grand on the table. And I really did very good. I mean, I had limos taking me back and forth. I had suites, the best of shows, the best in the restaurants, treated like a king. And all of a sudden, the realization came. Let me put it this way. I made quite a bit of money. Not a fortune, not millions. I made a lot of money. I'm not going to go into the amount. But anyway, all of a sudden, I realized it started getting boring. It was tedious, don't get me wrong. A lot of hard work because you got to do it the right way. But I got bored. It actually became too easy to me. I was winning too consistently. And and in business, the biggest gamble of all is when you're in business for yourself, when you're starting a new venture. And this is something I had put on hold. And all of a sudden, I had this great desire with the money now that all of a sudden I had that I never had before to go into different businesses of my own. I wanted to do cable shows. I wanted to do this. I wanted to become an agent in Atlantic City, booking bands at the casino, started daydreams. I was always a big daydreamer. Of course, the daydream always starts from just something small and building it into a world-class operation. Well, okay. This, like I said, this is the opening. We're going to cut it now. And the law of business took me away from Atlantic City. And I had a lot of ups and downs. I'm a multitasker, and that's my problem. I did too many things at the same time. And we're going to really go into depth on that. See you later.